All right, good evening. Good evening to all of my fans. Good evening, everybody. This is your friend, Dave Gadwi, and we are live.
All right, good evening.
What are we doing? We are doing this today. I'm doing for something really interesting. I'm actually live on 3 platforms today. I'm live on YouTube, live on Instagram, sorry, Facebook and Instagram. And I want to welcome all of you. Today's topic is really, really interesting. Today's topic is how to handle fear. Dar. How do you handle the fear? How do you handle the fear? Interesting topic, isn't it? Interesting topic. Let me just bring this little close. Let me adjust my camera. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Let's get started. Good evening to all of you. Whoever is live, whoever is online, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pradeep, who is excited for today's topic? Dar, how do you handle the fear? How do you handle fear? Hey, Sandeep, Tawassum, hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Good evening, Shweta. Shweta is live on YouTube. Wow. Let's bring it on. Hello, Anju, Pradeep. Hey, Deepa. Learning one new skill and polishing second is okay? Yes, absolutely okay. Pradeep, good to see you. Rishabh, good to see you. Sandeep, good to see you. So why don't we get started? Why don't we get started on how to handle fear? How to handle fear, right? And I think this is one of the most interesting topics. Sandeep likes the topic, all right? So how do you handle the fear? First of all, let's try and understand what is fear. Dar, what is fear? Now, let me just search the definition. What is the definition of fear? Anybody? Does anybody know the definition of fear? The fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm. Interesting. Did you guys even research it? Did you guys know it? Is an unpleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm. Okay, that's noun. The verb is be afraid of, as likely to be dangerous, painful, or harmful. Now, we never went back and searched these definitions, right? And when we look at these definitions, it just is crazy. It just makes you realize what exactly is fear. What is fear? So let's talk about this, okay? Welcome, everybody. We have so many people joining live. Oh, my God. All right, we have Deepak joining on YouTube, Ankit Gupta, Santosh. Santosh is reading the book, 80% mindset, 20% skills. Okay, good. So let's talk about fear. So let's break it down. The fear of threat, okay? Fear of, which is caused by a threat of danger, pain, or harm. Is fear real? Kya dar, is it actually real? Or is just made up thing? Fear, here's the interesting statistics. 95% of the things that people are afraid of, people are fearful of, they're not even real, never come true. 95% of things that you're afraid of never come true. So 5% के लिए, 5% के लिए, you're actually killing your own dreams. डर सच है ही नहीं, कुछ सच्चाई है ही नहीं. जिस चीज से आप डर रहे हो वो चीज कभी रियल होता ही नहीं है 95% ऑफ टाइम। सिर्फ 5% ऑफ टाइम सच्चाई होती है और हो सकता है आपका डर कैन बिकम रियल। ओके, यस, 5% you may go through the danger, you may go through the pain, you may be harmed. So let's just look at where does this fear come from? The fear comes from the limbic brain, right? We have a brain. Whole brain is not equal. The different section of the brains are responsible for different activity, different emotions, or different reactions. So this one part we call it limbic brain. Limbic brain क्या होता है? Limbic brain होता है ऐसा जहां आपको डर महसूस होता है. You actually are afraid of few things. And when you're afraid of few things, what happens to you? You get stuck. You get stuck, all right? So, hi, good evening, Nitin. Good evening, Basanna. Good evening, Jitendra, Santosh. Good evening, everybody. Good. Dar kya ke jeet hai, Rajiv says, good. Sandeep, 5 months back, my definition of anything which I don't want to face or anything which will put me down. Okay, that's very interesting definition. All right, good one. No fear is true, apart from fear of failing and fear of death. Okay, all right. So let's understand this. The fear is important in life. It's really important. Like imagine you standing on the cliff of the mountain. Then how would you survive if you don't have a fear when you're on the edge of the mountain? Like today, I'm really crazy. I'm actually seeing 3 of me. So it's really amazing for me, like 1, 2, and 3. So amazing. So when you're standing on the cliff, the edge, पहाड़ की चोटी पे आप खड़े हुए हो, अगर आपको डर नहीं लग रहा है, तो हो सकता है आप कूद जाओ, मर भी जाओ. So fear is essential. डर बहुत जरूरी है लाइफ में, because it actually stops you from taking some drastic decisions that could end up your life. So डर का होना बहुत जरूरी है. However, people get stuck because of fear forever. Okay, let's go back in history. If the people, our ancestors, हमारे जो पूर्वज हैं जो गुफाओं में रहते थे stone age में, if they do not have this sense, the limbic brain, which gave them the threat, the danger, okay, if they did not have this feeling of danger, then what would have happened? If they do not have danger, they would go out and they'll die. So it was important for them to have the sense of fear. शेर आ रहा है, डर, right? Heartbeat goes up, like the heart starts pounding. You have weird feeling in your stomach. You start feeling sweaty, right? हाथ पसीना पसीना हो जाता है. Your thoughts run at a very, very fast pace. Now, I'm not a doctor, by the way, but I understand the common sense of how people actually are afraid of a lot of things. डर महसूस होता है. And then you freeze or you flight. Okay, either you freeze or you flight, and there is fight. Or there are 3 things: either you freeze or you fight or flight. One of the 3 things happens when you experience in the fear. Okay, now if we look back, the people who were putting their life at risk, they had the big danger lurking around the corner everywhere. But for us, we're still living in the Stone Age and we're still fearful. We're still not able to overcome our fear. And the biggest fear that we all have is fear of failure. Fear of getting judged by other people. The fear of being on the stage and being laughed at. Now let's compare the fears right now, okay? The fear which you have right now versus the fear that people had in the Stone Age. There's a huge difference. A wrong move, a wrong decision in the Stone Age would have costed somebody a life. Wrong decision today does not cost you a life. Okay. Now, when I'm talking about wrong decision, not talking about Corona, by the way. Okay. You need to have fear. You need to be afraid of Corona so that you stay in house. It is good for your safety and everybody else's safety. But the fear that I'm talking about is the fear of failure, the fear of not doing things, the fear of people laughing at you. That's a different fear altogether. Corona thing will pass away. Okay. I know for a few months, it'll be difficult. It has been difficult. But after some time, the fear of Corona thing will go away. Life and death will go away. But what about the other fear, which most of the people have really looked at? Wrong decision in the Stone Age, you become a dinner or a lunch of a lion or tiger, right? Wrong decision right now in business, in the job, nothing happens, man. You're still living, nothing changes in your life. So why do you have that fear? Why do you have that fear? Here's what has happened. You have become more comfortable in life, meaning you have been in the protected environment right from the childhood. Yeah, you're going out, your mom, your dad are protecting you. Oh, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't talk to a stranger. No, 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 no. Okay, you kept quiet. Then you went to the school and the college, and the professor told you, shut up, keep quiet, keep quiet, keep quiet. Your voice was shut down, was compressed. And that is the reason why most of the people, they become quiet. And right from the day one, our parents teach us that play safe, beta, play safe. Get good grades, play safe. Beta, get a job, play safe. Beta, work hard, play safe. Beta, get married. Be settled in life, play safe. And all the people who settled for the fear, because of fear of unknown or big fear of being, laughed at or being judged, what happened to you guys? What happened to those guys? All these people, they became mediocre. They became small thinker. And the fear has been controlling their life forever. Okay? They've been controlled by their fear whole life. Snake bite, yes, Vineet, you're right. People are dead. Santosh had aha moment. Wonderful, wonderful. So now let's look at the worst possible situation. And here's how I make my decision now. It has made a huge impact. The way I used to make a decision when I was in a job was totally different than the decision that I make right now. Totally different. At that time, I will choose security over calculated risk. I will always go for security. Secure job hai yaar, secure investment, secure life partner, whatever, secure, 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 safe, 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 safe. And this, your need of playing safe and being safe has got you in a position where you are at a very unsafe place. Most of the people are in very unsafe place, and especially if you're in job, and if you're in job which you don't like, if you're in job that the company is not doing well, if you're in job that you're not one of the top performers, if you're in job where you're not vital, if you're in job where you're not bringing revenue, danger, 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 danger. Everywhere, danger. You're putting your life at risk. You're putting your family's life at risk. Everybody's life at risk. When I say life, I'm not going to die. but you will struggle through the most painful time. Because why? Because you did not show what? You did not show courage. And when you stop showing courage, the fear goes up. Fear goes up. Okay. So opposite of fear is what? Not courage. It's called faith. Opposite of fear is faith. Going forward now, when I make decisions, I operate from faith and I take calculated risk. The faith of what? Faith in first myself, self-belief that I am worth it. I know I will make it happen. That's a faith that I have. And I am ready to face the consequences. People laughing at me, people mocking me, people call me a failure, whatever it is, I am ready because I know I will be a bigger failure if I don't take the risk right now, which is what is happening with all the people around the globe right now. 40 plus million people are going to be jobless this year. 40 plus million. Why? Why are they in this situation? Because they played safe and they operated from fear. And now what has happened? Their fear has become reality because they were stuck. They do not operate from faith. What if the people who are in job, they would have tested their passion. They would have done something to build parallel streams of income. It would have been a little risky. Investing some money and all those things is not easy. But what if that they would have done it? They would have been in a much better situation right now. So how do you handle the fear? How do you handle the fear? Here's how I think about this. If I'm making a decision today, I ask myself, what is the worst that can happen to me if I make the decision? What is the worst thing that will happen if I make a decision today? Decision of quitting the job, decision of investing in business, decision of investing in myself, self-development, decision of hiring a coach, decision of getting into mentorship program. What is the worst that will happen if I make a decision? Most often I got the answer. I lose the money. I lose the time. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. I lose the money. I lose the time. Okay. What else? Can I lose my ability to think? No. Can I lose the ability to act? No. Can I lose my ability to be creative? No. What am I afraid of then? That's how I think right now for any decision that I take. The second thing that I think about is, what if I don't do this? What is the cost of opportunity lost? What is the cost of not doing this? I get the answer. If I don't do this, my life is the same. If I don't do this, nothing changes. If I don't do this, I may have to face the trouble in future. If I don't do this, I may not grow and not have multiple streams of income. But worst of all is, if I don't do this, when I'm on my deathbed, I will have regret. And I don't want to have regret. I rather test it and try it and fail at it than not trying at all. I'll share one interesting incident with you guys. Interesting story. By the way, this story is part of this book, 600 a week. Interesting story. Let's hide this man, transformer. The interesting story is, you imagine, just for a second, imagine you are in a hospital and you're looking at one man coming. You're on a ventilator. Just let's go fast forward today. Okay, let's go fast forward. Imagine that you are on a deathbed in a hospital. You are 79 years old. And you see one person walking towards you. You're losing your senses slowly. At far, you don't recognize him. When the man comes to you, you recognize, I have seen this person, but you're still not able to understand who this person is. Then you ask, do I know you? And the person says, yes, you know me very well. It's like, really? How do I know you? When did we meet? How did we meet? He said, you know what? I came to you when you were small, when you were a baby. And you told me, you know what? I'm busy playing. Please go away. So I went away. After a few years, I came to you. He said, you know what? Go away. I'm busy. I don't have time for you. And I went away. Then you grew up. You got into a job. I again came to you. And you said, you know what? I'm actually a job. I have a lot of things to do. Go away. After a few years, again I came to you. And you say, you know what? I got married, I have kids, I have a lot of things to do. Please, I don't have time for you. And I went away. I came back to you again when you were almost retiring. You had the money, you had more time. They said, you know what? Please go away. I just want to relax. I'm not so healthy. I want to relax. I came to you now today and you don't recognize me? He said, no, I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. I am your dream. I came to you every few years and you said that I don't have time for you. I don't have time for you. I'm busy doing this. I'm busy doing this. And today, when you're on deathbed, unfortunately, today, I have to die with you. When I shared this story, I get goosebumps. We are so afraid of taking action. We are so afraid of doing things that we are so much into our zone like this. We are like this in the environment. Imagine you being like this whole life, like this suffocation. You've been compressed. You're compressed from finances, compressed from not knowing what to do in life. You don't know, you don't have your passion. You don't have enough money. You don't have health. You're like squeezed. And then family responsibility, paying the loans, expectation of your mom, dad, your kids, paying off the loans. Oh my God. Imagine living this life. Why people are living this life is because they've been overpowered by the force, which very few people understand. This force is called fear. The fear. And the fear is so big. An emotion is an unpleasant emotion caused by a threat of danger, pain, or harm. Most of the people, they are the pain avoiders. They avoid the pain. They don't want to embrace the pain. They want to avoid the danger. They don't want to be in the situation where they can harm them, harm their personalities, harm their reputation. And guess what happens? These are the middle class people who suffer the most. Nobody comes for your rescue. So today is the time when this person comes to you, embrace this person. Embrace this person and say, you know what? My dream, where were you? I've been waiting for you. And start working on your dreams together. Not tomorrow, not 1 month from now, not 1 year from now, not 10 years from now, not when you're on deathbed. Now, the pain of regret is much bigger than the pain of making a decision and failing temporary. Don't try and avoid the pain of failure. Don't try and avoid the pain of temporary discomfort, because the pain that life will give you is going to be much, much bigger, and you will not have anything else to do but just to sit and cry, because you chose to play safe. You chose to be, comfortable. You were afraid. You had a fear. And most of the people are fearful of not losing the life, they're losing money. They're really, really fearful of losing the money. And if you are in fear of losing the money, no matter what you do, you're going to die poor or mediocre. So embrace the pain, accept the challenges, believe in yourself, take the leap of faith, take the chances that you never took, do something crazy, invest in yourself, invest your money, your time in the books, take the leap of faith. And here's what's magical, what happens. Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for all your lovely comments. Thank you, Harsh. Thank you, Harish Basani. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nitin. Thank you for your lovely comments. How many had OMG or ouch moment right now? Who had OMG or ouch moment right now? See, I had this fear. Sorry, you're not being ignored. I don't know your name, XMK9898. I'll cover that. I already covered. If you watch the replay, I already answered your question. Okay. Goosebumps. Sandeep had goosebumps. Geeta had OMG. Bhavin had OMG. Yeah, dog story, sitting on the nail, right? You like that, Vineet? Yeah. Manas says OMG. Yashwant, Kea, Mohan, Chen. A lot of OMG moments. My God, look how many people are here. Almost 80, 90 people are already here. So different social media live. Rakesh at OMG, Gansham, Santosh, Rajiv, Pradeep. So this is the reason why I started this journey. I did not want anybody to be that person on the deathbed saying that I do not take my chances and I have to die with my dreams today. My dream has to die along with me. Take the chances, take the shot. Thank you, Marvel. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, Naveen. Appreciate it. So put it in the chat box. Hey, Anurag, put it in the chat box. What are you fearful about? What is your fear? What is your fear in the chat box? Let's address them. Okay. Now we're already on the half an hour mark. And as you know, if you're attending Dave Garvi live Q&A every Saturday, 10 p.m., then you know that half an hour is the tabletop, the topic which I share with you guys, some knowledge, some new wisdom, and half an hour is for question and answer. My only goal is to serve you and serve you selflessly, serve you regularly, whether you pay me, you don't pay me, whether you know me, you don't know me, but I'm here to serve only you. Some of you waiting for the 3-day event. Trust me, your mind will be blown away. Okay. Mind will be blown away. Make sure that you read the book 6 Sundays a week. I've covered the fear part in that as well. Okay. Basana had OMG. Thank you, Basana. Good. Okay. Anjana has a fear of not being successful. Okay. Fear of discomfort. Okay. Kia had fear of discomfort. What else? What else are you afraid of? Fear of losing money and failure. Okay. Deepa had fear of losing money and failure. Okay. Great. Santosh has an OMG moment, like faith is opposite of fear. Absolutely. For a lot of people asking, how do I solve this problem? How do I become fearless? Is by having faith. operate from faith. Every time when you're making a decision, operate from faith, because your mind will make your eyes blind. Okay, mind will make you blind, but heart will pave the way for you. Okay, so a lot of people are afraid of fear of failure, fear of having no financial support for basic needs when you quit the job to follow the passion. Okay, the fear of failure. Yes, bronze is from my team. Yes, Meenakshi, absolutely. Bronze is part of One Crore Coach team based out of Hong Kong. Yes. Okay. Can't quit the job before. Okay. Okay. All right. Can't quit the job. Shweta says, before I start the other source of income, also fear to speak in front of group or people. Will I forget or can I speak proper English? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Step number 1. The antidote of fear is faith. Number 1, operate from faith. That's the number 1. Number 2, take calculated risk. Number 3, take small risks to increase your appetite, risk taking appetite. Number 4, find a mentor who can show you the way and help you to walk the way with as minimum risk as possible, as minimum pain as possible. See, the reason why you're afraid, here's the reason why you're afraid. You're afraid because you don't know what you don't know. You're afraid of things that you don't even know. And most of the people are afraid that when I quit my job, when I do something, what if the day comes and I find out I am not good enough? I am not smart enough. What if people come to know I'm not good enough? I'm not smart enough. Rather, I don't take any action so that nobody comes to know about my reality. But let me tell you, is a nonsense excuse that you gave to yourself. Because as a human, you have unlimited potential. You can do things that people don't even know that was possible. Right? Santosh is enjoying nail biting. Santosh is nail biting. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. So try and understand this concept, the fear. Okay, I know we're going a little deep into this, but I think this is one of the most important topics. So when your competence, the fear of unknown, right? We're talking about fear of unknown. Why are you afraid of quitting the job? Why are you afraid that you'll not have success? Why are you afraid that you'll not make money? Why are you afraid that you will not be able to take care of your family? Why? It's because your confidence is low. Self-confidence, self-belief is very, very low. And when your self-confidence and self-belief is low, try and think, why is it low? What is the reason the self-confidence is low? Is because your competence is low. Today, if I ask you to fly a plane, how confident would you be? Right? And if I tell you that I will take the flight in the air and I'll give you the control, and if you don't control it, you're going to die. How confident you will be? You will not be confident. Okay? Why? Because confidence comes from competence. If you're not competent, your confidence will be low. But what if I give you a course and a program, not me, but somebody teaches you how to fly a plane, and you try it and you test it? Eventually, when you're in the air, when you're in the flight, the captain says, hey, here it is. Now you fly the plane. What would be your confidence level? What would be your fear level? Zero. Because now you are in a familiar territory. You are in a familiar zone. And there you can control, and your confidence goes up because your competence is up. Most of the people are afraid to take the bold step because you never done it. The topic is how to handle the fear. Malhar, the topic is how to handle the fear. So, how do you do? How do you increase the competence? By doing certain things over a period of time and learning few things over a period of time, gradually your competence will go up, so will be your confidence. So let me give you my example. When I was in a job in 2016, 17, and even, yeah, just 2016, 17, for 1.5 years, I did the test ride. I took the test ride of my flights. Day one, maybe I learned the manual. Day two, I learned the gears. Day three, I learned the alarm. Day four, I learned the safety. Day five, understood how the mechanism works. Day six, I understood how the flight goes up. Day seven, how to keep the flight in the same mode. Day eight, how to land the flight. Day 10, practice. Day 11, practice. Day 12, practice, and fine tune, fine tune, fine tune. I did that test flight of my passion for 1.5 years. And after 1.5 years, I said, you know what? Time has come, and I quit my job. Now, here's my question to you. Do you think the day when I quit my job, I was completely fearless? You think I had zero fear? Who believes in that? Put it in the chat box. Do you think on the day when I quit my job, by the way, for people who don't know my story, I was in a job where I was getting paid 3 lakhs per month, decent house, traveling the world. No, that was not a call center. It was a market research company, and I was the sales director there. My first job was a call center though. Yes. Do you think my fear was zero? No, hell no. Hell no. And you don't believe me? I had ups, down of the emotion throughout the day. Like in that 24 hours, the day when I quit my job, I had all the emotions. I experienced all the emotions that you can think of: fear, worry, stress, anxiety, happy, uncomfortable, right? Scared, whatever, you name it. And on the other side, I had positive emotions as well. My God, I think I can do it. And this is despite me writing my book and launching my book, right? This was in April 2018. I quit my job. My book had released in February 2018. Yet I was afraid. Yet I had fear. But was the fear as bad as just taking the plane the first day, not learning and taking the flight? No. Probably 5%, 10%. And there were words which came out of my mouth that day. And I was here in my home, walking back and forth, back and forth. I was worried. I was like, I don't know what will happen. I don't know what will happen. And then ultimately, what happened? I was able to, and I said that, you know what? I will make freaking 30 lakhs. I said, I'm making 3 lakh, but I made freaking 30 lakhs. These are the exact words came out of my mouth. I don't know how, what, why, but there's some universe that supported me. And then within just 2 to 3 months, you know how much money I made in my first batch of Passionpreneur Mastermind? I made 33 lakhs. And some of you know my story because you attended my webinar, you read my book, you know my story. So the point is, even if you grow your competence to this level, your fear will not, your confidence will not be this level. It'll be somewhere here. Whenever you're trying to do something new, your ability to build that risk-taking muscle is vital. Sham knows it. Sham is my cousin. He works in my business as well. He was there with me when I quit my job, when I did my first or second workshop, physical workshop, putting my own money, putting lakhs of rupees. And the first workshop that I did in Gurgaon, I failed. Nobody signed up. I spent my money more than 1 lakh rupees. Nobody signed up in the first workshop, physical workshop. I brought everybody to Ramada Gurgaon. I gave them a nice buffet. I taught them a lot of things, but nobody signed up at the end. Yeah. But second workshop, boom. Third workshop, boom. And at the end of 6 workshops, I had 33 people within 2 to 3 months. How did that happen? Because I overcame my fears. And the greatness is only waiting for you when you quit being fearful. Because all of you are highly, highly, highly capable of achieving the life of your dreams. Yeah. Senthil, if you want to do the workshop, if you want to write a book, connect with my team, attend the webinar. You learn all my secrets, how to start writing a book, how to do your workshop, how to build your business around passion. Yeah, absolutely, Suvita, Vignesh. You're right. Basically, fear comes from ignorance. Absolutely right, Vignesh. Kavita, aha moment. Yeah, that's right. What Vineet said is absolutely right. Vineet said, when we board a flight, we don't check whether it's flown by pilot or monkey. It's a faith. We don't even know if they're the experienced pilot. Okay, how do we know? But we have a faith that the airline company would have hired the right people. But what if the terrorist is flying the plane? You still board the flight because of faith. You don't even know. But how do you run your life on fear then? Why don't you operate on faith? Why do you allow these negative emotions dictate how successful you will be or how you will not be? Why? Why? Give up the need of this one thing. All of you, and including me, I was also the same. All of you have the inbuilt need of certainty. You want to be certain about everything that you do. And that is the reason why you don't take action until you have certainty, absolute certainty. That's not how you'll become successful. That's not how you win in life. Give up the need of certainty. And that's when you will start growing more and more and more and more in life. Okay. Shweta, you're attending tomorrow's webinar. Congratulations. I will see you tomorrow. I will definitely see you tomorrow. You will learn more. How I will share more knowledge on webinar tomorrow. Passionpreneur webinar. Okay. And that's where you will learn more knowledge. When you have more knowledge, more competence, your confidence will automatically go up. And the day will come that you'll have so much of confidence, you'll be able to quit the job. Okay, good. Yes, action is key to success. Absolutely. Absolutely. How many had wow moment? How many believe that this is a wow, amazing moment? Like, I really wish I would have learned this a few years ago. Yeah. Good. Yes. Rajesh, absolutely. Build the alternate source of income, have a proof of concept. Okay. These are the things which I talk about in my webinar tomorrow. 7 steps to quit the job and build the business around passion. What are the 7 steps? I go deep. Okay. So Shweta, Manas had wow moment. Kea had wow moment. Mohan, purity. Aheli, is it Aheli? Jayati, Kirdoshi, Shweta had wow. Bhavin, wow. Dr. Archana, Vineet, Pradeep, Geeta, Shubham, Suhas, Kavita, Tabassum, Rakesh, Meenal, Santosh, everybody had wow. Yeah, that's really good, Rajiv. Rajiv says, I'm at 45 on YouTube. He says, I'm 45, I'm still learning from you. Absolutely. Learning never stops. I still continue learning. Like, thus, This year alone, I've spent 20 lakh rupees on my self-development. You think I do not have fear again? I had fear again. Every time I take the big and bold step, I always experience the fear. Always, always. But what do? I act despite the fear. That is the definition of courage. Definition of courage is not absence of fear. Definition of courage is acting despite experiencing fear. So you have some fears in there, but you still act. You still take action. Like I had a fear, big fear, huge fear. Okay, I cannot show the camera, but I had a huge fear when I invested my first 1.5 lakh rupees, 1.6 lakh rupees on learning sales, recorded video course. Really fearful. My heart was pounding, right? Like, I don't know, what if it doesn't work? What if I don't work? What if I fail here? I lose the money. And I say, you know what? Act despite fear. Show courage. Have faith on yourself. What is the worst that's going to happen? I'll lose the money. Big deal. I'll make more money, man. But what if I lose time? Yeah. 50% of the people who have joined Passionpreneur or my mentorship program, they have built their business around passion. 50%, which is a freaking big number. And many of them, they've already quit their jobs as well. You see the book here? This is my mentee. My mentee has written this book, Somdatta Sarkar. She also was just like you, but the difference between her and many of you, oops. The difference between her and many of you is she acts despite fear. She was in debt, 20 plus lakhs in debt. Yet she invested in Passionpreneur mentorship program. She invested in 1 crore coach program. She keeps investing and keep learning. Because of this, her ability to take action despite fear, she is reaping the rewards. She's doubled her income. In fact, 4 times more money. She was making 40,000 per month, and now she is making 2 lakh per month. Last month she made 2 lakh. Imagine a girl alone in Mumbai quitting the job, 8-year long career. She was working in TCS, and she's making 4 times more money and working from home at the comfort, even in this Corona situation. So 50% of the people who have joined the mentorship program, they build their business around passion. Some are yet to quit because it's not easy, right? Some yet to quit. Where are all these? Okay. Product for selling? Amazon. All these books are on Amazon, if that's what you're asking, XMK. Senthil, for tomorrow's webinar, actually tomorrow's webinar is full. I'm so sorry, I forgot to tell you. Tomorrow's webinar is actually full. We have 500 people registered. Okay. The next webinar will be for Passionpreneur, will be on 6th of June. 6th of June is the next webinar. So if you want, my team will share a link with you guys. You can join this webinar. Some of the people who are joined here, you have attended. Like, how many people still? Look, still 80 people here on Facebook and Instagram. And I don't know how many people are here on YouTube. Many of you, I don't know, 30, 40, 50. I don't know how many people are there, but amazing. More than 100 people watching this live. Okay. And we are almost on the verge of the 1 hour mark, which is Saturday night live with Dave Gadvi. But hey, DM my team, DM me. Sham is there. My team is also there. Just DM me on any platform. Leave a comment below. Just Google search me. WhatsApp my team. I'm available everywhere. If you want to learn, I'm available everywhere. Just reach out to my team, WhatsApp my team, and they'll send you the link to join tomorrow's webinar. Not tomorrow, but the 6th webinar. Okay. So Shweta is one of the lucky 500 who has already booked her seat for tomorrow. All right. That's all for tonight, guys. That's all for tonight. I hope you love this topic. Yes, Suvita, you're right. Only if you change the way you look at things, things will start to change. Les Brown. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all your love, all your support. And I hope I was able to add value to you. The only thing that you need to understand, bottom line is, fear is the power that you use to move forward. Okay? Remember this. Fear is the power to move forward and not step back. This is my personal fundamental, my guru mantra. Fear is the power to move forward and not step back. So when you hear the word fear, forward, fear, forward, fear, forward. Remember this, okay? Put in the chat box. Fear equals forward. Put in the chat box, everybody. Fear equals forward. Shweta, for 9-day transformation, read the book. 80% mindset, 20% skills. You will understand what are the steps. Okay. Fear equal forward. Fear equal forward. Remember this formula. If you don't understand anything about today's live session, but if you understood this formula, fear equals forward, then you won. Then you won. And you just keep winning, winning, winning. Okay. So promise me that whenever you have fear, forward. Fear equals forward. Fear equals forward. Yes. Milind, thank you. Suvita, thank you. Manas, Anjana, Gajanan. And see, when you type, it starts registering in your brains. There's something beautiful, magical happen, right? Ali says fear forward. Amol, Sandeep, Tausif, Pooja. Great. Deepak says, inspired by you, I'm doing my second Facebook Live tomorrow. Good job, Deepak. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yes, absolutely. Tabassum, Girja, wonderful. Shweta, thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Really, really appreciate your time. Keep growing, keep loving the challenges, keep loving the pain. Don't look for safety. Okay. Thank you and God bless you. Okay, how do I end this?